how to spend 72 hours in Dubai? Let's find out. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is Mehul, and like I just said, I have 72 hours in Dubai, so I got about 3 days. I wanted to try and be a mixture of trying to relax and do some cool activities whilst I'm out here. So first stop, we are heading over to the Museum of the Future. And I'm quite excited about the Museum of the Future because A, it is a cool looking building. Like, it absolutely looks insane. And then secondly, I've seen quite a few videos of the inside and it truly is like mind-blowing. So I'm just curious and excited to see whether it does kind of match up to the hype that I've got in my head of it. So I've arrived probably about 50 minutes ahead of my entry time on my ticket, so I'm gonna see if I can just mill around until then or find some breakfast anywhere, or will they even let me in. But Dubai Metro, top drawer, TFL, work on your efficiency, learn from them. How insane is this? We've not even left the station, just walking to the Museum of the Future, and it just looks quite cool already. Just outside it right now, because walking through the lobby I was like, wow, this is insane. Let me quickly go outside and just look at it from the outside in, and look at that building right there. How cool does that look? It's wow. Like, we saw the sign on the way from the station saying it was the most beautiful building on earth. I've never seen anything like this at all anywhere. It's insane. But listen, I've not even gone in and experienced the museum yet. Just coming from the station, seeing this on the outside, I'm already like, yep, well worth the money. Imagine when I actually go inside and actually experience the museum. And they've got a stall right here where you can create your own perfumes. This is the lobby. We're in the lobby. Literally go up to space, take all the learnings from there, and then come back down and see how we can improve the Earth. how insane is all of this? Can't even see me, but all these lights. This Al-Baha, it's all about sort of disconnecting from technology and how we can kind of improve ourselves. Love it so far. Like my friend right here telling me what to do. That right here is sand. So far, I would say probably that stillness, self-care, well, was probably the best level that I've been to so far. Like the space was cool, the forest was cool, but that was like peaceful and chilled, and how you can kind of look after yourself. Very topical for people right now. We've got Sunny from iRobot here. Hopefully he don't turn evil and try and save mankind that way. But that is mad. Sunny from iRobot is pretty much there.
Do you like the building?
You like the building? I like.
So it seems this was walking around all about sort of technology and how we can kind of look to the future, or drones, and living in space. The observation deck is such a cool thing as part of this experience. I mean, you would pay to literally come up just for this deck alone. I mean, you're literally right in the building, seeing the whole thing with wide 360 views of Dubai. Yeah, I would have paid to literally have just come up to this deck. It's that cool. Got a flying space penguin, like it's got a flying space penguin. Actually finished the tour, finished the experience, and was just chilling. See a load of commotion, people filming. I was like, what's going on? I thought they were just filming the space penguin. Even you see me, I'll show the shot, I was like, oh yes, the space penguin. And then all of a sudden up in the lift is Sheikh Mohammed, the ruler of Dubai. Like, hold on, what's he doing here? Like, I know there's an event space on the top floor, but that was a bit of a surprise. Like, he's just here. You wouldn't see like King Charles or anyone do it like this. Like, that was quite cool. I just was oblivious to it. I thought everyone was just filming that penguin. Now I think we are going to head over to Dubai Marina, check out the beach. I said that I wanted a relaxing holiday, doing a bit of adventure as well. So I feel like this is the perfect blend. This morning, Museum of the Future. This afternoon, the marina and the beach. Feeling a little bit hungry, so just headed into the Mall of the Emirates for a quick sort of cheap snack. But with this shopping centre, I need to show you something cool. I had to move over to my phone right now because the battery on my camera's just died, as I forgot to charge it. So I need to make a dash back to the hotel after this to be able to charge it and then go to the marina. But the thing about Mall of Emirates is it's a lot more quieter than Dubai Mall. I feel like it's the mall where a lot of the locals go to, so it's not as busy. It's still got loads of shops and it's still absolutely huge, especially when you compare it to a shopping centre like back home. We've got Westfield, which is billed as the biggest shopping centre in Europe, but mate, they got nothing on these malls here. Maybe the battery going might not be the worst thing for me, because a lot of people in Dubai generally kind of stay indoors in the afternoon because it can get unbelievably hot. So going to the beach in a black t-shirt might not have been the smartest plan that I made. So maybe it was a bit of a blessing that I can just go back to the hotel, put my camera on charge and wait for it to get a bit more cooler. But this is what I wanted to show you guys. Imagine having this in a shopping centre. mean, in a shopping center, you can go skiing. Skiing. Only in Dubai that you can go skiing in a shopping center. So I just had a spicy manikish. First time, and it's actually quite nice. It's something that was cheap. Will get me going through their day. Now I just need to find the metro, get my camera on charge, and head over to the marina and to the beach. Camera charged. I only charged it for 1 hour because I was keen just to get on my way. So let's see how long it lasts. Hopefully it lasts for the rest of the night, but I'm definitely going to need it charged fully for tomorrow. But to the beach. We've arrived now in JBR, by the beach, by the walk, and it's possibly one of my favourite areas in Dubai. Now, when it's night time and the lights are on and you get the atmosphere, it's absolutely thriving. And during the day, it's boiling hot and it's still busy, people going to the beach. But no matter what time you come, you're always going to enjoy this area. It's a nice place to relax, to chill, and just be able to switch off, enjoy some nice shops, enjoy some nice food and drink, and relax, which is why we're here now, and we're going to check out some amazing views of the city. I don't know what it is about being on the beach, by the water. It's just absolutely calming. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm from a very busy city that we often don't have a chance to be able to see water. I read somewhere, there was a study that said just looking at the water like a sea or a lake is really good for you to kind of lower blood pressure and calm you down. And that definitely for me is true because I find it so relaxing. Like I kind of mentioned, during the day you'll mainly have this area full of tourists like me who just need to get some sun because where they come from the sun is just like a torch. It doesn't really do anything. But because it's so hot here during the peak afternoon, once it gets to evenings, everything's a lot more open. You'll see people at restaurants 10 p.m, 11 p.m. Locals will kind of come out from the evening and then it just becomes absolutely buzzing. Like, just to imagine just being able to sit here, chill. That is your view. You can just relax and just take stock and think. But one of the coolest spots I want to take you to is literally up over there by where the wheel is. But also, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's the bridge that connects that. And you can see the whole of the skyline of the coast of Dubai. I'm just thinking, coming all the way up here in the afternoon, wearing a black t-shirt, I'm just thinking about all the calories that I'm about to burn. And it's just this view that I'm seeing right here is getting me through how hot I am. Look at that view. You've got the Ain Marina wheel there, you've got the Burj Al Arab in the distance, and panning across you've got the whole of the marina, the beach, all the buildings. And I know I said you get a peaceful view from the beach, but just look at that. It's the sea, the beach, the whole of the skyline. Get a good view anywhere. Probably this boardwalk is a lot more quieter than the marina boardwalk over there, and I don't know why. Like this one, you just get amazing views and you can see everything. Like from the marina, you see out into the sea, into the Ain. Here you've got the Ain wheel behind you right there, and then you got the beach, and then you got the sea. Honestly, make the effort, cross that bridge and come over to this side of the marina because it's peaceful, it's quiet, it's chilled, you've got really good views here as well. Just grab a drink, sit, chill, get some food. There's loads of restaurants here and it's such a different vibe. And then when you're ready to go and party a little bit, be in the hustle and bustle, head back over there. Now guys, if you haven't checked out my Naples video already, do check that out because that was a solo trip. Now, I'm not sure whether you'd call this one a solo trip because I'm here to visit one of my best friends. He lives out here in Dubai. So while he's working during the day, that's where I kind of entertain myself. So not really sure that it is 100% a solo trip. So I said I was going to meet one of my best friends who moved out here from London. This is him, Victor. Victor, what is some of the best things about living in Dubai when compared to London?
The first thing is safety, definitely, and you notice straight away. And now living here, number two is the multicultural society that we have. It's very diverse, but everyone is super friendly and super accommodating. So,
We are heading to Bergman to have a place that sells probably one of the best vada paos in the city. So we're gonna see if it's as good as everybody says it is on Google, on TripAdvisor, and let's see, is it that good? It's wild. So I'm at a place that sells a 24 karat gold vada pao, but no, we're keeping it classic, okay? What I'm used to back home, maximum is £1 or £2. I just want it classic, I want it fresh, I want it tasty. I don't want to deal with no 24 karat gold plated vada pao. I just want a normal one, straight from the streets of Mumbai. Basically a potato spiced roll in a bun, and I can't lie, the bread's a bit thick, but the actual potato ball itself is probably the best I've had in Dubai. Like, it's really well flavored, really well spiced, it's fairly reasonably priced as well. I must say it's quite good for sure. So do check it out, Opal here in Bergman. And that is the end of day one here in Dubai, and I capped it off with an amazing vada pao, as good as any I've had back in London. But I'll be back in this area tomorrow, exploring it in a bit more detail, probably going to a bit more of the historical district, Al Fahidi, and then heading over to across Dubai Creek, I'd say, and then going to see Old Dubai. So I'll see you tomorrow, day 2 of my 72-hour Dubai trip. And probably for half of the day I plan on doing a bit more cultural stuff, getting into a bit more history, go to the historical area, walk around there, go around the Al Seef area, and then try and find the boat that can take me to Old Dubai, which is quite cool. It'll be nice seeing sort of all the various different suits and getting a very different sort of atmosphere to what I have been through for the last 24 hours. And then after that we're going to try and hit up the Burj Khalifa, go to Dubai Mall, do a bit of shopping, and see what we can find, enjoy the fountain show, and then head over to Time Out Market, which is very much a very cool gem to Dubai. Probably one of the best spots that you can see the fountain at. But for now, we're going to kick things off, a little bit of breakfast to fuel the day. Gone with a paratha and a masala omelette from Raju Omelette, and it is banging. Like, the food here, that omelette was so good. I didn't realize how hungry I was. Absolutely wolfed that down. And I was just about to say, like, I come out and I'm like, oh, what a lovely day. But I feel like every day is a lovely day here in Dubai, you know, with the weather. But probably it's extremes. It's how hot it can get maybe prevents it from being a lovely day or not. But we now head back to the station, head over to Bergman, which we were at yesterday, and then make our way to Al Seef and walk through there and walk through the historical district and try and find where the boats are to take us over to Old Dubai. Walking down from Bergman station, and I feel like you can tell when you get closer to sort of the Al Seef area, because of the creek, you get a gentle breeze, at least trying to cool you down from this heat. But I'll absolutely love this area that we are about to go into. It doesn't feel like you're in Dubai when you're walking through this area, because when you think of Dubai, you think of fast cars, the beaches, the skyscrapers, glitz and glamour and a lot of noise, where this is a bit more of a throwback. It takes you to kind of how the city used to potentially be back in the day, and this is the area that probably I love about Dubai more. And it's cool where you just get glimpses of the creek and the water, and then you go back into this old school style of Dubai. And even when you come to a place like this, with all its historic beauty, Starbucks right there. However, it does look quite cool, I can't lie, even in this setting. It's a completely different Starbucks than any you'll see before. And that was essentially our safe, but the thing is, you just cross the road and then you just head into the historical district, which is even more like, wow. It doesn't have the shops that you can kind of go to and visit, but visually it's just insane. It's just a step up from what we've just seen in Al Saif. Just look at how beautiful that is. This place, by the way, Arabian Tea House, highly recommend. Like, it's a good spot for you just to get away, cool down, have a drink. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's such a maze here that you could literally get lost roaming for hours. It's actually a lovely place to be lost in. It's just literally taking you into a different world to what you are usually accustomed to. And I love it. It's like when you come, this is the culture of Dubai. This is where you come just to get away from all of the supercars, all of that city hustle and bustle life, and you just come here and it's just a nice refresher. We've just seen Al Saif and the Al Fahidi historical district. Now we need to try and find one of these boats that will kind of take us across the creek into old Dubai, where all the souks are, and I feel like that will be a completely wild experience. Having no idea where that boat comes from anyway, I'm just trying to use maps to try and make my way to maybe like the old souk kind of on the river and see, hopefully it's somewhere there. Just kind of find myself walking along the creek, and then maybe there might be like a boat stop or something like that where I can just be able to hop on for it. But it's only 1 dirham to be able to cross one way, and when you look at that from England's perspective, that's probably about 25-30p roughly, which is insane. It's so cheap to be able to have a method of transportation to kind of take you back and forward that way. And when you look at it, I'm getting a lovely breeze right now from that blue, beautiful water, and that is the type of boat that we want to go on. So we just need to try to come in from that direction. So what we're going to do is see where that stops and where we can jump on in. But it's not a bad water view walk to be doing, especially now that there's a breeze from it, so it's not as hot. I must be close now to that boat because I find myself now walking through the souks. These souks are like Spacca Napoli from when I went to Naples. If you've not, again, not checked that video, do check it out. But yeah, it's a good vibe. It's a good vibe. It's always interesting what you can buy. I'm here and I finally found myself on the boat. So now let this journey begin to Old Dubai. How cool is this? I don't even know if you're going to hear me through the engine, but that is such a cool way to be able to get across the river, for sure. Here we are, made it to Old Dubai, and it's going to be exciting to walk through now all the souks here, because I feel like the ones just before we crossed over, they were mad. These ones are going to be even more buzzing and busy. And the thing about this place is there's so many different souks here. There's a gold souk, a herb souk, a utensil souk, the grand souk, probably a spices souk. There's so much variety that you can get whatever you want if you wanted to shop. I'm sure there's like a fashion souk here to buy cashmeres and all these different types of things. What does confuse you about these souks is that most of them all sell the same thing. So what are they? They're competing with each other. What is it? What's the difference? Because they all look like they got the same stuff, the same cashmeres. Even here, I'm in the gold souk. It's just jewelry store after jewelry store. Wouldn't they just be selling the exact same thing? Like, I don't understand how they would beat their competitors and make money when they're all, yeah, essentially selling the same thing. Especially in the other parts where you're seeing everyone have the cashmere scarves, the t-shirts. It's like, bro, isn't these all literally exactly the same? I don't get it. It all comes down to salesman tactics. Salesmanship tactics to the key to get people through the door. That will define the differences between them. It's almost been nice almost just kind of getting out of the souks and just wandering around the streets that surround it, where it's a lot more locals here, and it's just like a bustling sort of town with loads of shops. I mean, there still are ones where you're seeing all the perfume shops, you're seeing all the spices shops here, pharmacies. It's a very different vibe to the other side of the creek where the historical districts are, and then you head down to Dubai Mall, Burj Khalifa, you head down to JBR. It's even very different to Bergman, where it's just got its own vibe to it. It's, yeah, extremely different. Egyptian king. Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah. There you are, Ronaldo, Messi. Having explored all the souks of Dubai, I think now it's time to kind of cross back over the creek, maybe see if I can find some lunch. But this afternoon we are now going to head over to the Burj Khalifa, head over to Tabat Market, go to Dubai Mall, see if we can do a bit of shopping, penultimate day and all that. But yeah, I'll tell you what, Old Dubai, historical Dubai, Al Saif, it is so amazing just to kind of go into a different world in Dubai rather than the glitz and glamour and the big skyscrapers. It just kind of refreshes you. Near where the boat dropped us, I've been told that it's a really good vada pav shop, and it's not Opal, the one we went to yesterday. It's a place called Vibar, which is very close to where I currently am, so I thought, why not check it out? We're going on a bit of a tour to find the best vada pav in Dubai. This vada pav is a nice one. The tamarind chutney is really good, but the bun is what lets it down. And if I was to compare Vibar to Opal, Opal is the clear winner on this one. But vibe was actually quite disappointing. I was expecting so much more, especially with it being recommended. But Opal all day when you compare the two. But right now I am gonna head back to Bergerac Station. Probably that means walking through the historical district, through Alstheath again, which is great because I might try, maybe I might get a coffee, maybe I might get a little ice cream along the way because it is hot. But next stop, Burj Khalifa, Dubai Mall. Made it here to the Burj Khalifa and look how hench that building is. Largest building in the world, the tallest one for sure. What we're going to do is check out the surrounding areas and then head back into the mall before doing a bit of shopping and coming out to see the fountain show, which is one of the coolest free activities you can do here in Dubai. Another cool place, which is right next door to the Dubai Mall, is the Souk Al Bahar, which it is like an amazing souk, which has a completely different feel to the modernness of Dubai Mall. And this place looks quite cool during the day, but at night is when it really comes to life with all the lights being lit up. It's a completely different vibe. And one thing that Souk Al Bahar has is the timeout market, which I think personally is the best spot for you to be able to watch that fountain show. I mean, just look how cool the Burj Khalifa is. It is the tallest building in the world, right next to Dubai Mall, which is the largest shopping center in the world with over 1,000 stores. Unreal what they've built here, absolutely unreal. And imagine just going on one of these little boat tours right there around, and you can do it literally at night and see the whole Burj Khalifa lit up, all the lights of the surrounding areas, see the fountain show up close. Unreal, unreal. And that's the thing, to see the Burj Khalifa, it can get quite packed by the entrance of Dubai Mall. What you need to do is just come around to the side of Souk Al Bahar and you can literally just get a very quiet view of it, get some good shots, not a lot of people around, so it's not feeling like you're cramped in a tight space with loads of people. Just need to walk about 5 minutes away and just get a little better view in peace. So mad that you got all the modern skyscrapers here with the Burj and a completely different type of architecture right here with the Souk Al Bahar. Like, it's such a contrast. And what I love about this part of the Souk Al Bahar, it's a lot more quiet, a lot more chilled. Look, there's nobody around me at all, and it's a completely different vibe. Like, look at the architecture here, it just looks so different to all the skyscrapers that you can see around the Burj Khalifa, and it's literally like a minute away. Like, I would recommend coming to this part and getting some snaps, and then for the fountain show we are going to go to Timeout Market, because I still believe that's the best spot for you to be able to watch that show. Now, my trip to Dubai isn't really a long one for this. It's only 72 hours, and right now we're on the second day, so within 48 hours. And when you think about it, what I've done just in the last 2 days have been different. Yesterday, day one, we went to do Museum of the Future, and then we went to JBR Marina for the beach and just chilled and relaxed. Today, for example, we went and explored Al Fahidi, Old Dubai, and now we are here at the Burj Khalifa, taking the fountain show, do a bit of shopping in Dubai Mall. So those 2 days were very different, and then we're kind of getting into tomorrow, which is going to be a completely different vibe as well. So there's a lot you can fit into a short amount of time here in Dubai, that is for sure. But let's now head into the mall just to do a little bit of shopping before we come back out for dinner and see the fountain show. The thing about Dubai Mall, it is the biggest shopping center in the world, and it has over 1,000 stores in it. You can't get through 1,000 stores in a day. Not at all. Like, you're gonna have to do multiple trips here. It's so easy just to get lost here and lose your way and do laps of areas by accident that you've been to before. Like, it's so big, you need a lot of time here. And forget about just shops. There's some absolutely cool things here that I've never seen in any shopping center before. They've got an aquarium in the mall. How insane is that? Like, I've never seen that before. A fully blown aquarium with fishes and sharks and all these things. It's not just a little thing for display. Like, you can go into the aquarium, visit it for a cost, but just to have it on display in the mall, wow. Only in Dubai. The next thing that you do not expect to find in a shopping center, it is a waterfall. Like, look at that. A waterfall in a shopping centre. Really? Just look at the Mall of the Emirates, which has a skiing option inside of it. But in Dubai Mall, look at that, a waterfall. Got the aquarium. Unreal. Unreal. But hey, you gotta love that about Dubai. But guys, if you're watching this and you haven't already, please do make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. But I think right now what we're gonna do is shop a little bit and then head over and check out the fountain show. Kind of got lost just now, and look how cool their Chinatown area is. I mean, they've got Chinatown inside of a mall. You see that in like Oxford Street, like in Soho, in central London, it's got an area. They've got a Chinatown inside of a mall. I mean, it is big enough to basically have that, but look how cool it looks. It's got a souk in here as well. Like, what does it not have? And you can think of the maddest thing in the world, like a dinosaur. Nah, bro. Nope, nope, nope. It literally also has a dinosaur in here as well. Look at this. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Like, so Diplodocus longus, late Jurassic, 150 to 155 million years, discovered in 2008 in Wyoming, America, and they brought it here. Mate, it's got everything, a souk, all the other bits. Look how cool the Burj Khalifa looks now with all the lights on when you compare it to before during the day. Like I said, at night it just adds something special. But we are going to go across to Time Out Market, where we will hopefully be able to see like the best viewpoint of the show. Look at that view. Look how amazing the Burj Khalifa looks right now at night. Fountain show wraps up the end of day 2. Now, right now I'm just going to go back to the hotel, chill, because tomorrow it is an extremely early start. So I'll see you there. Now, I said I was going to go back and chill after the Dubai Fountain, but I thought let me head over to JBR, the beach again, show you nighttime, which again, it is a completely different vibe. The lights are on, the music's playing. It's a lot more fun and upbeat rather than chill during the day. I thought let me have a nice stroll along the beach, chill, maybe get a little ice cream, and then we'll get ready heading into our early start tomorrow. But yeah, JBR at night, completely different vibe to the day. What did I tell you about JBR at night? Completely different vibe, like party central. Restaurants out there, clubs going, music, the boardwalk packed with food, ice cream sellers. It's buzzing. And like I told you, because it's so hot during the day in Dubai, this area especially in the afternoon is kind of filled with tourists just on the beach, chilling, going restaurants, and it's still quite busy. But at night, it becomes a different kettle of fish. It becomes absolutely bouncing. It's normal for people to walk into restaurants here at like 10, 11 o'clock and have their dinner. Like, everything literally runs so much more later here. And that's something I actually quite like about Dubai, you know. Maybe as a tourist I like that, the fact that everything is later, but that's what you want it to be when you're visiting. This is day 3, guys, the last day of me here in Dubai of my 72-hour adventure. And this morning we are going to the Aura Skypool Lounge, where we can see the best views of the whole of Dubai. So 360 panoramic views, and you can literally see everything. Now, I was a little bit lazy this morning. I did plan on taking the metro, then the tram, then the monorail all the way to the location. However, I was so tired from yesterday's walking that I just decided I'm gonna have a little bit more time in bed and then just take a taxi there. So it's exciting what is gonna be in store for us today. In the morning, we are gonna be at the Aura Skypool Lounge, and in the afternoon, it's quite exciting because I'm going on a tour of the Burj Al Arab. So that will be capping off such an amazing 72 hours that I've had here in Dubai. But for this morning, let's be prepared for probably the best views that you'll see in Dubai. Let's go. It was the right option to get a taxi because I am shattered. And also just to get out of the sun for a little bit, especially if I'm going to be sitting in it for the next 4 hours. We're here at the St. Regis Hotel where the Aura Skypool Lounge is. And that taxi probably cost me about 15 dirhams more than taking the metro, then changing and taking a tram, and then changing and taking a monorail. And that's about £3, I would say. So a small difference with having so much more convenience. Being here in like 10 minutes from my taxi, in an air-conditioned vehicle, not having to walk those 3 stops and stations. But let's head inside. Look at that view. Look at it. Wow. Wow. Seriously, is there a better way to relax than just taking in that view right here? Are you gonna get a better view of the park than that? No, no way. I know it might be difficult to see me, but what an experience this has been at the Aura Sky Lounge. Like, just to be able to relax with these views, have a lovely lunch, a drink, chill, and just switch off and completely relax. You know, especially after yesterday's walking about. Like we said, it was going to be, every day was different, and it truly has been so far. And what we're going to do now is just round off this 72-hour adventure with a trip to do a tour of the Burj Al Arab, the world's 7-star hotel. So I'm quite excited to see this because I've only seen it from far away, and now to be able to kind of see it up close in person, it'll be quite cool, I think. Now back in the taxi again, heading over to do the Burj Al Arab tour. It's a bit of a luxury day for me, isn't it? A bit of a luxury way to round off these 72 hours. Now I've just been dropped off at the Jumeirah Beach Hotel, and one thing I noticed when driving through Jumeirah to get here is it looks so lovely. There's a Souk Medinat here, and the architecture is just absolutely stunning. Like, I'm sure it probably costs a lot of money to live here, especially in the Jumeirah Beach Hotel, and especially with the Burj Al Arab right there. But wow, like, this area is beautiful. Like, I've never been to this area before, and I'm just like, wow, it's really lovely here. inside the Burj Al Arab, and it's very plush, just in this lobby area for the ticket lounge. Very plush.
Thank you for joining us on the Inside Burj Al Arab tour. We are looking forward to guiding you through this world-famous landmark and taking you on a journey which few have gone on before. Construction began on this megastructure in 1994. The island took 2 years to create, with the hotel taking 3 years to construct afterwards. Of Medina Jumeirah and Jumeirah Beach Hotel. But please, refrain from crossing the road for your own safety.
Just look how grand that Burj Al Arab looks. Everyone says it's the world's first 7-star hotel. Even though stars go up to 5, I can't wait to see what's inside it. I mean, you've got Jumeirah Beach there, which looks absolutely stunning. And I wanted to try and check out a beach club when I was there, but maybe next time I will. Because like I said, this area looks so good. And now I've just seen the Burj Al Arab up close, like I want to try and stay in this area, but I'm sure you need a bit of money for that. This is absolutely insane, and it is so luxurious and grand. And one thing that was interesting is that the designer made it in mind with the 4 major elements, so earth, fire, air and water, which is why you can see those 4 colours everywhere in the carpets, on the walls. It's quite clever, really clever. Think that we started literally over there by the Jumeirah Beach Hotel. Like, you're so high up, but it doesn't feel high, if you get what I mean. Like, if you look over there, it's downtown, it's a bit difficult to see, but you've got the Burj Khalifa there, which is where we're kind of like main Dubai. That's where we're downtown Dubai. I'm in the area where they're showing iconic moments that have happened in the Burj Al Arab, and it's quite cool. Like, you think about it, like you got Anthony Joshua's boxing gloves, you got Roger Federer and Andre Agassi's tennis rackets, you got Olympic gold medalists in table tennis here, you got DC's racing suit from Red Bull Racing for their Formula One, and I was like, oh cool, football, where's football? There is football, and you'll never guess what, right here, Rio Ferdinand, I can understand, great England centre-back, Premier League winner, Champions League winner, Bobby Zamora. Bobby Zamora, what's he doing here with all these people? Bobby Zamora! You even get some Arabic coffee and some dates. This is the Royal Suite where you've had people like Nelson Mandela, Beyonce, Justin Bieber all come and kind of stay in this place, and it's insane. Like, how much space do you need when you come to a hotel? Like, it's so grand. that was the end of the tour, and I tell you what, it was absolutely amazing seeing the Burj Al Arab inside and how crazy it is. Like, it's just wow everywhere you go, and you see some of the names that have stayed there, from Justin Bieber, Barack Obama, Donald Trump, Beyonce, Nelson Mandela, like the names are so insane. Like Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, Gigi Hadid, and the luxury that they stay in. It's just like wow. And then part of the experience, you can come and just have a drink here in their lounge and just take in these views. I mean, I would have probably paid, again, I know I keep saying it, just for the view, and the experience is a bonus. Like, look at the views that I'm gonna have having this drink. Had to run back to the hotel, change, drop my stuff, charge my phone for a little bit, because I am now gonna head out for my last dinner in Dubai, and what a 72 hours it's been. And let's just recap on today. The Aura Sky Pool, unreal. I could have spent all day there. Like, that 4 hours literally flew by so quickly that I was like, wow, I could have done with more time. It was so chilled, so relaxing. The Burj Al Arab tour, absolutely incredible. And if you can, pay for that lounge, because it is absolutely unreal, the views that are there. But guys, one more night in Dubai. I'm not really sure where I'm going for dinner. I've just been told to head to an area, and it's really far away on the metro, so it's an hour's journey. But to be fair, like in London, that's like me going home from work, so I'm like, okay, let's just get on it, go and see what this place is like. Apparently it's good vegetarian food for me, so hopefully I can enjoy this one last meal in Dubai. And you know what? The last 3 days, every single day has been slightly different than the other one. And it's been nice, because on the first day, we kind of just went around, eased ourselves into the adventure. You know, it seems like ages ago that I saw Sheikh Mohammed in the Museum in the Future, wondering who everyone was kind of clamoring around. And then yesterday, it was a lot more exploring in wearing my feet down, and today was just a pure chilled day. So I feel like the 3 days I've been here, I've kind of managed to do a variety of things and feel quite refreshed at the end of today for it, that is for sure. But I'm excited for this dinner. I'm quite hungry, so hopefully it's as good as the length of the travel that I'm about to do for it. You know, I've actually really enjoyed staying in this area, Dubai Internet City. It's got really good transport links, so within 15 minutes I'm by the beach in JBR, the marina. 20 minutes I'm at Burj Khalifa at Dubai Mall. Probably 5-10 minutes I'm in the Mall of the Emirates if I wanted to. Like, it's such a great location. I'm only a 5-minute walk from the station itself, which is so handy because it just saves you on taxis. And you should kind of treat taxis like a luxury if you want to just kind of cheap it down and get the public transport everywhere, because it is actually really good links from here. Stayed at Trip Wyndham, which was a really lovely hotel. Like, it did the job. Everything was clean, everything was always there. It's a great location, supermarket nearby, staff were really lovely, cool bars on site. Can't really ask for much more, and I could have paid a bit more and been in the heart of the action by the beach, music playing. But when you're so close away, like literally I could be leaving my room to being on the marina within 20 minutes. Is paying that extra money really worth 20 minutes? If you really want to make it quick, just get a taxi there. It only costs you a couple of quid more than one way because it's that close. But Dubai Internet City, I don't know. I'll probably stay around this area again potentially if I was to go back. But I say this now, and then you'll see me in the marina by the beach. But either way, I can't knock this area to live in. It was perfect for this trip. It was a mad journey to get here. So I've got off at Al Qasis, which is essentially really far away. That's all I'm gonna say, is really far away. But I think I got it wrong from my maps. I think I was meant to get off one stop earlier because it might have been a slightly shorter walk, but Yeah, let's see if I can find this place. So we've got a vada pav from Dafsa at Shop and Save. It's like a supermarket. Interesting that they have a vada pav here in like a supermarket, but we're going to compare it to Opal and Vibe, see how it basically stacks up. Yeah, this is probably the best flavoured vada pav I've had since the trio I've been here, and it's literally outside of a supermarket kind of flex. It's like we're going on a tour of Indian food right now, because we just had the vada pav here in Dafsa and it was good, and now we're going to go and try a dosa from somewhere nearby, so it'll be good to kind of see how that is. But this is like going into like real Dubai, getting away from Burj Khalifa, getting away from Dubai Mall. It's real. What I just said there just got caught off as I went into the dark, but it's nice being here. It's like being in sort of a real kind of Dubai, away from the glitz and the glamour of Dubai Mall and JBR, where there's a lot of tourists and a lot of action going. It seems a lot more of real Dubai. Like Vic, this is your first time here. What do you think of it?
It's amazing. Really nice.
And
Nice
Vic,
food.
What did you think of the vada pav?
Really nice. First time I've ever had it. Really good. Really good.
He's gonna get more of these now.
Mouth is on fire because of the chili, but even the chili tastes good.
I know I've said how every aspect of the holiday has kind of been different as we go on each day, but now we're really kind of ending it off with a completely different experience and having food here. That is the end of my Dubai adventure, and what a 72 hours it was. I feel like I got so much crammed into this time, and it was so varied as well, from doing a lot of historical stuff to doing some relaxing stuff to seeing a lot of things like the Museum of the Future to chilling on the beach. It was so varied and really lovely, and I had some good food as well along the way. But everyone, if you are watching, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe it to the channel, because there's a load of videos on there that you might be interested in, and more coming in the future. But also, if you've also been to Dubai, let me know what you think in the comment section below, and if there's anything you think that I've missed that if I was to come back I can try and do, and let me know, and let's keep that conversation going. But what a 72 hours it's been in Dubai.